So, keyword outline. Howdy guys, my name is McKenna Gilmore, and today I'm going to be talking about the connections between mental and physical health. I know nobody had any expectations going into this pandemic. Everybody was worried about the job and education loss on campus. Employees didn't know if they were going to lose their jobs, or students didn't even know if they were going to be able to come back to school. Among this and other stressors given to college students, one could never imagine to focus on their physical health. Along with the effects of isolation, there was extreme motivation loss on campus. So during the COVID-19 pandemic, students' mental health is negatively affecting their physical health. And in order to fix that, individuals need to utilize the on-campus resources to improve their mental and physical health. So I wanted to relate some of my experiences from the COVID-19 pandemic. So my life prior to COVID, I was so excited about school. I loved going to class and experiencing that camaraderie between my professors and my students. My schedule was very regular. I woke up every morning at 6 a.m. and I went to my cycling class at the rec. I loved it. I was very passionate about fitness. I was also very good about getting my homework in on time. I never procrastinated because that was just too much stress for me. But of course, all of that changed when March came around. Whenever my parents forced me to come home, I had an extreme loss of motivation for schoolwork. I didn't even want to get out of bed. And all that was because I lost that camaraderie of in-person classes. Everything gradually became less and less engaging. Along with my parents forcing me to come home, losing that newfound college freedom wasn't exactly the best. I gradually became to just care less and less about my physical health. And I was especially not going to go to the store and, buy healthy ingredients and cook my own food or work out on my own. But I still had hope for when we could move back to College Station and I could be out of my parents' house. And if you feel this way, if you feel feelings of indifference or frustration, then I suggest you use the resources that I found that changed my life. So on the TAMU's website, there's a resource page called COVID-19 Wellbeing Resources page. It gives you tips such as counseling services, wellness tips, or fitness resources on campus. And just remember that starting with your mental health first is the beginning of a healthy lifestyle. So that's why it always suggests that you start with counseling services. On the TAMU resources page, it cited the CDC and an article called Mental Health and Coping During COVID-19. It suggests that eating healthy and making a daily schedule for yourself can reduce a lot of anxiety by keeping you productive and occupied. I also discovered an app created by TAMU students that is able to schedule you for events at the rec like the lap pool or the weight room. Another source cited on the TAMU wellness page was a New York Times article stating that starting a 4-day-a-week exercise regimen can lower symptoms of hostility, anxiety, and depression by 35%. Making these small changes to your everyday life can make big changes towards your mental and physical health. According to the Mayo Clinic, as little as 30 minutes a day of exercise can significantly improve the symptoms of depression and anxiety. Aggies, we have to take responsibility for our mental and physical health and take responsibility for these free resources found on campus. Just remember that a healthy mind is a healthy base for a healthy lifestyle.